those type of situations.
Opens up this third round with a combination as Butler's in that corner and desperately needs to get out. He has that left hand up, but Inoue.
北京时间12月13日，现任 WBA、WBC 和 IBF 3个组织的世界拳王井上尚弥与 WBO 拳王保罗·巴特勒的4大组织统一战在日本有名体育馆打响。本次比赛坐镇主场的井上尚弥能否创造新的亚洲拳击历史呢？我们一起来回顾一下刚刚结束的这场比赛。场上身穿黑色短裤、黑色长发的就是来自日本的井上尚弥，白色短裤的光头选手就是来自英国的保罗·巴特勒。我们再简单介绍一下双方选手的资料。井上尚弥今年29岁，身高1.65米，臂展1.71米，职业战绩23胜20次 KO， 目前还没有败绩 ，KO 率更是达到了惊人的85%啊！目前在职业拳击 P4P 排在第2位，仅次于重量级拳王乌西克。而他的对手保罗·巴特勒来自英国，今年33岁，身高1.68米，臂展1.65米。他的职业战绩是34胜2负15次 KO。这场比赛前，几乎所有的拳迷都一边倒的看好井上尚弥啊。我们来看看比赛是否会朝着大家赛前所预料的那样发展吧。双方选手一上来动作还是不多啊，两人应该都是在找比赛的感觉。我们看到巴特勒的这个手啊拿得非常高，报价也是非常紧，这应该也是在忌惮井上的重拳，因为井上的这个重击能力啊是非常恐怖的。上一场比赛与多奈尔的2分战，不到2回合就击倒了对手啊。
Butler was trying to exit, and Inoue threw the right hand, caught him where he was moving, forced Butler to his left hand, and caught him with the left hook.
There's Inoue trying to corral him with that jab. Butler, steady mover, high guard defense.
Butler's now trying to use feint and lateral movement to throw off Inoue's timing. He's doing right by staying defensively sound and not opening up right away.
3-punch combination from Inoue. Now Butler takes a step forward for a moment. Inoue comes back with a right hand behind the jab.
That was caught by Butler.
Defensive position of Butler.
我们看到井上慢慢开始进入状态了，但是巴特勒却似乎没有太多的反击动作，只是自顾自地做着防守。确实啊，和井上这种对手比赛啊，容不得半点马虎，因为只要稍微给他哪怕是一丝机会啊，比赛都有可能被终结。
And even though some of these punches, many of these punches are hitting the gloves of Butler, you can hear the thud. And Inoue has the power to punch through the defensive prowess.
好的，第一回合比赛结束。我们看到，在第一回合主场作战的井上牢牢占据着场上的主动权。这场比赛对于巴特勒来说，的确是个不小的挑战呀。我们来看看第一回合的慢镜回放。
You know, he pressed forward, landing that jab, starting with the jab downstairs, working and looking for the angles and the shots around the elbows of Butler. Butler's playing defensively sound right now. You know, he's playing with his defense. He's keeping his hands high, and he's not allowing Inoue to get a clean punch on him. Tess, I'm okay with that at the moment. I'm okay with that. You know, he's outgunned. He knows it.
Joseph Gallagher, trainer for Paul Butler, WBO Bantamweight World Champion.
好的，第二回合比赛开始。
Goes to the other side of the world to take on this challenge against the monster. Round number 2. There's the right hand to the body from Inoue.
Inoue doing exactly what I was saying. He's going down to the body, trying to open up Butler. Butler has to find some way to gain some sort of respect, to get respect from Inoue.
Comes forward with a double jab, does Butler.
Like I told
probing with that jab, including often going to the body with it. Waiting on Butler for a moment.
Not enough offense from Butler at all. Not enough jabs, not enough combinations just yet. He's still comfortable right now, still protecting himself. He fears that power of Inoue.
Or double jab that time, a 5-punch combination. He went double jab, right hand,
漂亮！不得不说啊，井上的拳真的是又快又密啊。巴特勒刚才明显吃痛。
Test, nice slip inside right there from Butler to land his own body shot on Inoue.
And Butler comes back with a right hand up top before going with the high guard again. Now moving to his left, got to be careful of that right hand of Inoue. Inoue taking those small steps just to corral Butler, always keeping him in range.
哇，井上上面又是一波连续的组合拳。双方选手无论是出拳频率还是打击的精准度，都有着较为明显的差距。
Yes, he has. He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
Inoue steady work with the jab, always setting the table, creating the opportunity for movement. Something he has taken great pride in. Remember, he took that mini camp trip to the Wildcard Gym in California, said he wanted to see various styles and work on his defense. You saw a glimpse of it there with the upper body movement.
Tess, 100% of fighters need to work on their defense.
Right hand over the top from Inoue. Partially blocked by Butler.
A lot of foot feints from Butler, but no probing jab, nothing in front of him.
Not enough offense, Timmy, to keep it.
堵到围身旁边，又是一波连续的输出。好在第二回合比赛结束的铃声响起。我们来看一下第二回合的精彩回放。
Like I tell you guys in the past, you see Inoue throwing where Butler's moving to cut him off, to pin him on the ropes. Butler keeping that high guard. Inoue is searching for those holes around the high guard. When an opponent has the high guard, you can split the guard. You can come underneath the guard. You can come around the guard. And Inoue's doing a great job right here with his defense that he says that he's been working on to improve.
It's interesting when he detailed that trip to the Wildcard Gym, Freddie Roach's Wildcard Boxing Club, and he was asked about the experience. He said, listen, I'm not used to outsiders watching me train. He said, you go there and you have sparring partners, bring in family members and friends.
好的，井上尚弥对阵巴特勒，第三回合比赛正式开始。
Inoue said it forced me to focus and lock in.
我们来看看接下来巴特勒能不能做一些技战术的调整啊？因为照前两回合那样的打法一直持续下去的话，我觉得被 KO 只是时间问题啊。
No, you need to feel uncomfortable. You need to get yourself prepared for those type of situations.
Opens up this third round with a combination.
哇哦！我们看到井上直接把巴特勒逼在绳角，一顿狂风暴雨般的进攻。
And mixing in the left to the body as well.
Test, do you hear the punches?
That is the one thing with Inoue that is most obvious. You hear the power, you don't just see it. Two-punch combination again, working behind that jab.
Look at the space between. Butler's not probing, not doing anything else to occupy that space in front of him. He's just allowing Inoue to just walk straight in and do whatever he wants against him.
And Inoue always maintains that range to be in position. Look at the footwork and those small steps. Anytime Butler moves laterally like you see him doing right now, Inoue is constantly staying on him as if they are tied at the waist with a rope. Always in a ready position.
Tess, I'm just waiting on that teeter-totter combination. The uppercut, right uppercut, left hook behind.
Now explain to people when you say that. You call it a teeter-totter, and Butler finally lets his hands go as Inoue covers up for a moment. Best work that Butler's had comes here in round number 3. But what you describe as that teeter-totter, the ability to throw punches and generate torque, bringing back the offhand to create more power.
No, the teeter-totter combination is the right uppercut. So it goes up. So the that side is up, and then he comes down. The opposite side is down. And it's around the elbow to the
这一回合，巴特勒基本被打得没了还手之力呀、果然如大家赛前预料的那般，双方选手的水平还是存在着较大的差距。
Inoue's looking sharper than ever. You know, getting right to Butler with combinations. Butler's not giving him much to return. Every now and then in spots when Inoue will neglect defense, Butler will come on with his combinations. The hook is the best punch, I believe, that Butler has landed this far in this fight.
You just saw it again with 10 seconds to go in round 3 as Butler threw that hook.
好的，双方第3回合的比赛结束了。我们来看一看第3回合的慢镜回放。
Vicious assault right here. Inoue cornering Butler. Butler protecting himself really well. A lot of those things was caught on.
哇哦，刚才的那一波输出真的是太凶残了啊
He is timid. He does not want to open himself up because he does not want to get knocked out.
锦上算迷怪物的称号真的是名不虚传啊！
Around that high guard, throwing straight shots down the middle, trying to split the guard of Butler.
I think that right hand that split the guard right at the final second may be the most effective of the round right there.
I put that a punctuation right there on that round.
Round number 4 from Ariake Arena in Tokyo.
好的，我们来看双方第4回合的较量。
3 belts in the hands of Inoue right now. Butler has the WBO belt at 118 pounds.
Well, it's round 4, and Butler has lost every single round. He doesn't have the knockout power to hurt Inoue. So at this point in the fight, he needs to make a choice. Needs to make an adjustment. He needs to fight. Sell out now. Sell out right now. Because the way this fight is going could be ending shortly, real shortly, Tess.
And here, Joseph Gallagher calling out from the corner of Butler to have a bit of a swagger to you. Inoue finding that jab with ease. See if the right hand comes behind it. It's always interesting when we call fights from Japan, how quiet the crowd is, even when they're watching their favorite superstar. Respectful, quiet, not that constant hum that we are used to like we had at Madison Square Garden on Saturday night for that card. And with that, you can often hear the corners, as is the case with Gallagher. Speaking to his charge, Paul Butler, 34-win WBO champion. Inoue closing the gap into that corner again. Left hook comes in. Inoue comes around the guard with a right hand. And even when these shots are being partially blocked by Butler, much is getting through, Timmy. There's a thud right through the glove that's making contact.
Tess, you do from a power puncher like Inoue, when you're getting hit with those type of punches, the lights are flickering on and off in your head. Honestly, it hurts catching those shots. You need to get underneath those shots, weave underneath those shots, not take those shots on the gloves and on the arms.
But that has been the case with Butler throughout these 4 rounds. The high guard and trying to block, as you just saw right there with the left hand.
It's weakening them, Tess. No doubt. That energy that Inoue is generating in those punches, as long as it's touching something on the body of Butler, it's draining.
Butler had a counter opportunity moments ago. Inoue able to slip it. As he has been in control through 4 rounds, Naoya Inoue.
Just more domination from Inoue. Target practice at this moment. This is punching bag work right here. You know, Butler, I understand his strategy. He doesn't want to get knocked out. He took this fight. He said that, hey, I want to be the undisputed champion, but he's not fighting like that. He rather covers himself up. He'd rather be covered up, protect himself, and not dish out any offense.
See how calm and relaxed Inoue is. Currently #2 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, according to ESPN.com. And in the corner of Paul Butler, Adam Gigley, Joseph Gallagher sending off their charge. To your point of Butler and this opportunity, he wins the belt back in April. Inoue does his thing against Donaire to get the 3rd belt. Inoue was contemplating a move up and leaving this weight class, but Butler's willingness to have an undisputed fight keeps him here at 118 pounds one last time. But Butler wanted this. He said the chance to unify against Inoue, I want that before anything else. Never a matter of saying yes or no, a matter of just when this fight would happen. And now that opportunity arrives at round number 5. And does he have enough offense, enough willingness to try to keep the monster off him and change the course of this fight?
See, now Inoue is not attacking. He's looking for Butler. He wants Butler to commit because he wants to punch in between his punches.
Butler's been on that back foot the whole time. He's been moving laterally, and he's been covering up when he gets pinned with the high guard.
Right hand to be coming soon from Inoue.
Combination from Butler as Inoue just harmlessly steps back. Very consistent work from the jab of Inoue. As we told you, he is #2 among all bantamweights in jabs landed per round. He doubles the typical average of a 18-pounder.
Inoue is standing just outside that mid-range. He's hoping that Butler commits with something. He's looking for that right hand over the top of the jab of Butler.
There's the jab of Butler. Often comes with 1 foot out the back door, though. As Inoue waits on it, see if he can bring that right hand over the top. Now Butler with his back against the ropes. There's a 3-punch combination from the Englishman.
Yeah, he was able to land that because he got used. That's the right hand right there, Tess, I was talking about. Yep. He got used to the jab coming at the same speed in the single jab from Inoue. Butler right there doing a good job recognizing that and timing Inoue.
Closes range with the jab, gets the inside left hand, came to the body, finished with a left hook upstairs. Right hand comes behind the jab, left uppercut, right uppercut. There's that left hand to the body. It's been so effective tonight. End of 5 from Tokyo, and Paul Butler is in a deep hole. Round number 6. Naoya Inoue, the monster. A night that could be filled with history for him as he tries to become the first boxer from Asia to be a 4-belt undisputed world champion. And with that, and Timmy, we noted we're so used to in recent years seeing Inoue with the bright dyed blonde hair or the frosted tips or the unique hair color. Tonight, he's going back literally to his original roots of the black hair, and he discussed that. He said, the last time my hair was black, I was 21 years old, and that's when I was a world champion for the first time. And now that's what he wants tonight, is to have it come full circle on a night when he tries to become an undisputed world champion.
Tess, Inoue is trying every trick in the bag. He switched southpaw. I knew he can fight from the southpaw position. He hasn't done it that often in his fights, but he changed southpaw just for a little bit. Now he's posturing in front of Butler, trying to get him to open up.
He does for a moment, and Inoue would invite that, looking for an opportunity to land his power shot. Now a little bit of a shuffle before he sends off a 3-punch combination.
The reason why Butler's having a little success is because now Inoue is taking more chances, trying to get him to open up so he can land that kill shot.
Jab to the body. High guard from Butler, tries to split it with a right hand. Butler comes forward behind the jab just for a moment. Inoue could use a more aggressive, a more willing Butler to create his own opportunities. Double jab, right hand to the body from Inoue. Three-punch combination from Inoue, and you can hear the thud.
Tess, Butler, I don't think is here to win tonight. I think he's just here to survive. That's it. He's here to survive. He's not letting his hands go. He fears the punching power from Inoue. Look at Inoue, he's having fun. This is the undisputed championship of the world, and Inoue is just, this is a sparring session for him. That's how gifted he is.
He recognizes it easily. End of 6, halfway through this undisputed world championship fight. Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley on the call with you. Good morning. Breakfast with brutality, but we haven't seen enough of it so far, as Butler not a willing challenger to create those opportunities from Inoue. So what's the answer if you're Inoue and dealing with this version of Butler?
Tess, is so difficult to deal with a fighter that is so defensively minded. You know, Inoue is pulling out every trick in the bag, switching southpaw, going down to the body. You see him pinning Butler in the corner, landing kill shots over the top. He's not able to land that shot because Butler is so dang defensive. He has a tight guard, he stays compact, and he's not opening himself up to be hit or hurt.
Is this something where you believe Inoue starts to get frustrated, or just embraces it, has fun with it, and opens up even more?
He gets a little bit more, let's say, anxious. He will make a little bit more mistakes, make himself a little bit more vulnerable, but he wants, so that way he can open up Butler.
It's a clean shutout, clean sweep, dominating form from Inoue against Paul Butler. Winner here will be only the 11th undisputed 4-belt champion in boxing history, the first undisputed bantamweight champion in the 4-belt era.
What I tell you?
Yep.
What I tell you, try to get him to open up, but Butler's not taking the bait.
Hands down around the waist, sitting right in the pocket.
And Inoue is going to be willing. He's going to have the willingness to get hit just a little bit more playing somewhat a possum. So that way he can set up Butler with something effective.
Inoue leaning his head forward, hands down. He's looking for an opportunity, begging Butler to throw and engage.
I recognize the pattern from Butler. Wonder if Inoue recognizes it. Butler always, when he throws a combination, he leads with his right hand, followed by the jab hand, and then another right hand. So he throws a 2-1-2. I've been seeing that combination often.
Three-punch combination from Inoue, finishes with the left hand. Lead right to the body.
Inoue is getting bored. He said, come on, man. Come on.
Make a fight out of it.
Yeah.
Now raising the right hand. Pop jabbing off the hip. Winding up and flexing.
It's too easy, Tess.
Far too easy.
Too easy. Good combination right there from Butler.
Ali shuffled. A duck out to the left. Double jab right hand.
See, Butler has Inoue right where he wanted to get him. Get him over anxious, frustrated. And taking more risks, but he's not letting his hands go.
And there's no intention when he does. Even like the last combination he threw. Has gone past the 8th round since 2019. Of course, fight of the year was against Nonito Donaire, that all-time thriller when he fought through a broken nose and a broken orbital bone.
Just some more punching bag work right here. Butler attempted to throw a short counter. Yeah, that right there just seems like a boring fighter to me. Inoue is getting bored inside the ring. He's tried everything, pulled out all the tricks, still hasn't found a way to open up Butler and make him engage with him.
Father Shingo is trainer.
Round A。
好的，我们来看一下双方第8回合的较量。我个人感觉啊，这场比赛应该是没办法打满12个回合的。感觉随着比赛时间的推进，井上是越打越放松，越打越有感觉啊。而巴特勒似乎有点不知所措啊，防不住，又组织不出有效的进攻和反击。这样下去，精神意志力很快就会到达极限呀。
Right hand from Inoue. Stop Butler's lateral movement for a moment.
Nice, good. Nice.
A combination from Butler. That's just a touch more aggressive here in round 8.
That right hook's got to go then. He's throwing that.
Ooh, both men opening up with right hands. Inoue leads to the body, then comes with the left hook upstairs. You can hear the encouragement from the corner of Paul Butler. As he's sent back with another right hand that hits that high guard.
Just more of the same, Tess. Butler will have some success when he lets his hands go. Catching Inoue in spots where he's careless. And then he gets on his bike again.
Look at this. Hands behind the back.
He hit him with the Roy Jones.
Then he comes forward.
He hit him with the Roy.
Got to do something. I mean, if Butler's not going to throw then, when are you going to throw?
That's a fighter. What you're seeing is a fighter that's not being challenged. So he's being creative in there just to keep himself alive inside that ring.
I like it, though. Why not? End of 8.
好的，第8回合比赛结束，还有最后的4个回合，留给巴特勒的时间不多了呀。
Nice inside right there. Nice slip inside and getting around to the body of Butler. Butler still maintaining his form and still content with just blocking. But when he does decide to punch, he's pretty accurate with his shots. He catches Inoue when Inoue is at a low point. When he stops and in front of him, you know, get defensively careless and allows himself to be hit, Tess.
Nobody's going to know he was in a fight when you see his face tomorrow. Paul Butler being completely outclassed here.
Tess, he's content.
Arena.
He's content, Tess.
好的，双方的第9回合比赛正式开始。
Say, hey, I went the distance with Inoue. That's it. Nothing more.
Inoue comes out firing here in round 9.
Now Inoue is looking to match the rhythm of Butler. You see him on the bounce, bouncing just like Butler. Trying to match his rhythm. Trying a different way to open up Butler.
There you go, good. Good. There's the right hand should have gone then. Either over or under. The second jab.
我们看到巴特勒基本没有反击的动作啊，只能选择抱头防守和移动啊。
Jess, I'll let you know right now, I'll be happy if I don't ever see Butler ever again. He's not even contending in this fight. I'm just flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say, honestly. Just being extremely defensive, really not throwing any punches, not competing, just surviving.
The way I hear you talk and what I see out of Butler, you get the sense that to him the victory was getting the contract signed.
That's it. That's it. You got to understand that it's his first time fighting out of his country.
我猜他心里一定在想啊，能够打完12回合打满就不错了。
They want to get a title defense and try to, you know.
但是往往抱着这样的心态啊，很难坚持到比赛结束啊。
But not just go straight to the top and then come in here and just lay an egg.
因为你如果在赛前就没想着赢的话，那这个比赛基本上就很难打了，在心理上就已经输了，就已经认怂了。
And you hear the constant encouragement and really more endorsement from his trainer, Joseph Gallagher, in terms of the movement. Nice, good, Paul. But Gallagher himself has to understand you're headed to a shutout loss no matter.
Yes.
So if a trainer's there to train you to victory, These are not the right instructions.
Well, he's following the game plan. The game plan is to be to don't take risks. And you can tell the game plan from the opening bell. And
这场比赛确实没有大家想象的那么精彩，看得让人有点昏昏欲睡啊。好的，第9回合结束。
Well, more of the same. 1-2 combination right there lands from Inoue. No response from Butler. Pretty much target practice. That landed directly on the chin. I got to tell you, Butler does have a beard on him, because that shot was deadly. Came right down the middle, right directly on the chin, and he took it well.
Hey.
好的，第10回合比赛开始。目前双方在点数上呈现一边倒的趋势啊，井上应该是遥遥领先对手。
Inoue with a body shot as Butler was up against the ropes.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Inoue need to come up with a quick combination up top to get those elbows inside and raised up to be able to land that shot to the liver. Double left hook would be awesome too. Touch high, go low. On the same side.
3-punch combination that finishes with the left to the body.
Good two-piece right there from Butler.
That time willing to throw, and Inoue filled that gap with a right hand. Now Butler going to the body and then wide swinging up top with a right hand. Inoue fires back with this straight right, looking to split the guard. Right hand from Inoue.
It's a good sequence right here. Consistent work from Inoue. Inoue should just take some of the steam off the punches and change the cadence up, speed things up.
What would that do for him, Timmy?
He can open up a big shot. Touch, 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 touch. Get him defensive, and then boom. A big shot downstairs.
There's a good right hand, and then the left finishing just underneath that right elbow of Paul Butler.
He got him right where he want him now. He's softening him up more and more. Hit him with flush shots down to the body.
Definitely picking up the pace here in round number 10. Went a few rounds trying to do anything. Wild antics just to try to get Butler to engage. Even went with the Roy Jones chicken pose in round number 8. But here just making his own offense of it.
I always tell you guys, nice little pull right there. You see Inoue reaching out with the left hand to pull the guard down and manipulate the guard and split the guard with the right hand. And there's some work from Butler coming back. Inoue sitting in the pocket trying to get him to open up, staying close enough so he can. but didn't anticipate that combination coming from Butler.
Championship rounds here for undisputed status at 118 pounds. Inoue's IBF WBA WBC titles on the line. Butler's WBO strap. It has been
好的，双方第11回合的比赛开始，这也是这场比赛的倒数第2个回合，留给巴特勒的时间不多了。
18-0 with 16 knockouts, but Butler has been taking on the attitude of trying to go the distance with the unified champ. Now Inoue with a combination to open up this 11th round.
Oh, and I love the speed on those punches. That's what I'm talking about. Changing up the cadence, baby. Speed coming down the middle, but now he needs to bring it downstairs. After he get those hands high and raised on Butler, attack that body.
哇，这一下重击，巴特勒明显吃痛啊！井上乘胜追击，展开了连续的进攻，倒了。终结了，终结了，比赛结束了。太精彩了，井上创造了历史。 通过这场比赛，他成为了118磅首位，同时也是亚洲首位拥有4大拳击组织冠军的超级拳王。在这一点上，连亚洲驱逐舰帕奎奥都没有做到。恭喜井上尚弥！当然，这场比赛巴特勒虽然输掉了比赛，却依然是虽败犹荣。要知道，能和井上尚弥打到11回合，也已经相当难得。我们同样需要把掌声送给他。 好的，今天的视频分享就到这里。喜欢拳击与格斗的兄弟们，别忘了点点关注、点点赞。我们下期再见。